Hey, good morning and welcome. I'm Karen. This is Veronica's Dreams Coaching and Tarot. Today is Friday. It's our daily reading. Hope y'all are doing fantastic. Happy Friday. I'm going to use the Barbieri Tarot for our reading and the Witch's Tarot for our clarifying. I've got a cat meowing at me, so you might hear him. So let's get started. It's my daughter's cat. I take care of him when she goes out of town. I have a cat too. But my cat's not boisterous. This one is extremely boisterous. So let's get started. Current situation. 8 of Cups. Present influence. Sun. I like that. Future influence. I like that. Empress. Wow. 2 majors right there. Okay. What is unexpected? 6 of Pentacles. Challenge. Page of Cups. Strength. Queen of Swords. Wow, that's different energy. Where does this lead? 5 of Wands. 4 of Pentacles. High Priestess. Knight of Pentacles is at the bottom of the deck. I feel like we had the Knight of Pentacles yesterday and talked about like being patient. It might have been the day. Anyway, we had it recently, about moving, being patient and stuff. And the King of Pentacles is right after that. We keep getting these Pentacle cards. Not that there's a ton, but they seem to have been popping up. So I feel like there's a lot of feeling of, being grounded and reaching some goals about your stability. But with the 8 of Cups, walking away from something, I feel like too, there's a feeling to me, and some of you may resonate with this or not. It feels like you need to feel safe. So there's something maybe that you are walking away from that's making you feel unsafe. That's not for everybody, but I got a really big intuition on that. So, but well, a lot of times, even if we're walking away from something that no longer serves us, there is something about safety there, right? Because if we're in a situation that doesn't serve us anymore, we aren't being fair to ourselves and we could hurt ourselves. So no matter what, there is always a feeling of safety. But I feel like for some of you, it's a little bit stronger than that. And in the safety, keep that, open, because it's not like necessarily physical safety. It could be emotional safety. It could be not from somebody, but from your reaction to something or something. So I'll clarify that. But what's in the influence is the Sun, because you go, no, this is like to bring joy in. I need to feel safe and I need to do this. So there is like this definitely energy of the continuous work that you're doing, because I feel like it's been going on for a while and sometimes things take a while. So, but I feel like too, yeah, things get a little muddled over here, but I feel like with the 4 Pentacles there, it feels to me like, no, I'm holding on to my ideas and I'm going to do what I need to do. So I feel like there's a lot of positive influence that your attitude being positive and sticking to your guns here. So let's look at the let's look at the 8 of Cups here. What is this 8 of Cups? Tell me about the 8 of Cups, please. Temperance, 6 of Cups. Oops, and that one was an Ace of Swords. Oh, understanding. I think there's something here about, some kind of emotional balance. I think there was something maybe in the past that's driving this. But the 8 of Cups is actually that aha moment with the Ace of Swords here. You understand this past maybe better than you have in a long time, and you're starting to become a lot more clear, and that's what's leading you to drive and to walk away or move away or get out of that situation over and over again. Let's see what the Sun is. The Sun in our, the Sun, I mean, I think it's good because that's influencing us, and that joy is going, oh, this is exactly what I need to do here. Sometimes these cards flip around. What is the sun, please? Tell me about the sun. What is the sun? Magician, Two of Wands, Ace of Swords again. So that's definitely something becoming clear. So with the Magician, Two of Wands, I think you're understanding what you have to offer and you're making those plans for your own sake. And that again comes from the clarity and the understanding. There's something here that's very clear to you right now. And I feel like that's good because that's bringing in the joy. And, you know, this is what I need to do to bring joy into my life. And I'm going to do this no matter what. And then we have the Empress in the future influence. And I like that too, because that's about nurturing and taking care of yourself and others that are important to you. So, regardless, like I feel like that's let's clarify. What is this Empress in our future influence? What is the Empress in our future influence? Yep, Ten of Swords, Star, King of Wands. You know, there's some of you, it might be a person with the King of Wands, but it also can be you know, taking the bull by the horns and moving forward. But yeah, you're putting an end here. The Ten of Swords, I feel like it's to reach your dreams, and it may be with a person, a wand person, or it could be to I need to reach my dreams and I need to go after it and put that energy into it. Um, but I feel like that you're nurturing this, the ending, the dreams, not ending your dreams, but ending something so that you can reach your dreams. And the King of Wands, that energy of let's go, let's do this, let's get motivated, let's get excited, let's get passionate about this. We have the Six of Pentacles and the unexpected. There's something here where I feel like someone or a few people or a group or family or something steps in to help. Or they're around you maybe and you don't realize it. This is unexpected because I feel like there, oops, I don't want this. I want this. I feel like there's definitely a feeling um, of like, well, the Six of Pentacles is about sharing, right? And this Six of Pentacles, I talked about it yesterday, I believe, where it he has this pack on him so he can fly, but the idea of the card is he can't do this if he doesn't have other people who created the pack. So yeah, he can do the flying, but it took other people to help, and that's the unexpected energy. So tell me more about this. Eight of Cups, the Empress, and the Hangman. So yeah, you're like, okay, reaching, you know, taking care of myself, walking away and taking care of me. You know, and I think what you've done is you've looked at this differently. Yeah, you know, I've got to do this for me. And that I think comes from an understanding, maybe from other people around you, maybe just yourself too, like, you know, listening more to yourself, being in a position where you feel just a little bit more confident as well. So, and it surprises you though, because whatever this situation is, it's haunting you in the respect that it goes back and forth. So we have the Page of Cups in our challenge, and the Page of Cups can be a gift, can be a message, usually about love, caring, creativeness. Sometimes it's just a gift from the heart too, but why is this in the challenge? It could be that someone reaches out to you and like is testing your resolve. So there could be someone that comes around that's very kind, and you're like, well, wait a minute, this isn't the direction I want to go in. Tell me about this Page of Cups. Two of Wands, Five of Cups, Five of Swords. So I feel like you know where you want to go, but I feel like there may be someone maybe that disappointed you and you have an issue. They might be coming back around, and you have to make a decision here. And it's only a challenge because it's up to you to deal with this however you like to. Again, we had the Hangman and the Six of Pentacles. do I accept this or not? Because it was hard and you're getting in my way a little bit. We have the Queen of Swords in your strength. You're focused on, you know what you need to do, and you are focused on that. I've got some of these are upside down. And you're super focused on that, which is good. And that's your strength. I think that, having that forward focus and knowing, hey, this is what I want. This is what I'm going for. This is what I need or want to do versus, you know, giving in a little bit too. I'm going to go straight to the Five of Wands though. So it leads to the Five of Wands, Four of Pentacles, High Priestess. The Five of Wands is a challenge, competition, a challenging energy. With the Four of Pentacles is holding on, hanging in there, knowing that you have whatever you need and that you've learned the lessons, you have the knowledge, you have the um, the good stuff. Tell me more about this Five of Wands. What is this? King of Cups, Temperance, and High Priestess. Okay, so High Priestess again, which kind of reminds us that we know what this is. I feel like this is somebody, and they're going to be testing your emotional balance here, and it's going to be a challenge. And it's not necessarily a bad challenge. It might be needed. Um, with the High Priestess here, so you're expecting it anyway. You're expecting this to be a challenge anyway, so you're prepared. So even though it comes up as a challenge, it's not surprising because your inner, your gut saying, I know this is going to be hard. This is not going to be the easiest thing, but you got to deal with it, right? And that's okay, because that's kind of like your test. And it's not necessarily a test no matter how you handle it. It's just, you know, you're working on yourself here. All of these cards are telling me you're working on you to be more happy, to bring joy into your life, to take care of the things around you, plus yourself, So, yeah, the challenge is going to happen. It's going to. That's life. Like, challenges every day. Tell me about the Four of Pentacles. I wish it was sometimes no challenge. Four of Pentacles. Six of Swords, Two of Pentacles. Yeah, you're ready for that new adventure. Six of Swords to the full. Oh, come on. So Six of Swords moving on, Two of Pentacles. I feel like, that's just the balance between moving on in a new opportunity. You want that new opportunity and you're holding on to that. You're going to hold on to that, and that's good. That's positive. And I think that says a lot. And holding on to that, I'm going to do this. That's a lot of strength to have to do that, especially when you're being challenged. And I don't think it's like this person coming in and saying, I'm challenging you. It's just, reaching out, or it's only a challenge because you're working on dealing with it. And maybe someone might not even know that, right? This Page of Cups message that you receive, that's going to be a challenge. Then it ends with the High Priestess. Is there anything you can tell me about the High Priestess? It could be just that, okay, we need to stop. But I feel like it's also saying follow your intuition, that you're going to be using your intuition here the next few days, next week or so, where, you got to count on that, and you will, and you'll realize that you're right. Like you know what's best for you. High Priestess, please. Ace of Wands, Four of Wands, and the Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups has come up a lot. So Ace of Wands, new opportunity. Four of Wands, celebrating your new adventure, celebrating um, having the strength to do what you're doing and walking away into something that will make you better on a day-to-day basis, whether it's feel better or just be a better person, or help you succeed in work or love or family or relationships in general. It's just about being better, and not necessarily more money, or not necessarily more prestige or whatever, but it's being good with you inside. And that's the key to life, man. As soon as you're like, I'm good with exactly how I am, who I am, what I am, I'm good with it. I don't need to prove it. I don't need to do anything but be it. And when I'm myself, then I don't need to, I don't need to, like, defend it. There's no need to defend being yourself, right? It's okay. Like you don't need to. So I think it's kind of like an aha moment here. Is there anything else we need to know today? 3 cards, please. Oh, we got Judgment, Four of Cups, and King of Pentacles. Really don't let yourself with the Judgment, allowing yourself to you're allowing yourself to be reborn. This feeling in this reading is a Judgment feeling where you're coming in, understanding something better, coming back alive, Phoenix type energy where you feel a little bit more, you'll feel better. Now, the Four of Cups is saying that, yeah, you might go through a little point where, am I good enough? Why am I not being noticed? But then you are being noticed. The King of Pentacles is someone noticing you, whether it's in love or work or personal or even spiritually. You are being noticed, and that's the King of Pentacles. And I feel like I think it's a lot. Like there's something really big there where, yeah, I am being noticed. This is it. So there you have your reading for today. Oh, I didn't pull an advice. What's the advice? Oh, strength. It's going to take strength. Absolutely. And we just talked about it. So I don't think that comes as a surprise. So just stay strong. If if you're doing the right thing and you're not hurting anybody and you're not trying to hurt anybody and you're only trying to better yourself and better those around you, then just stay strong and keep your will. There, you'll do it. I think the cards are overall extremely positive. I feel like there's things you'll go through, absolutely, but that only solidifies the strength and that you're doing the right thing. I think once you can get through those couple hard moments, and I think that's exactly what that is. It's not like hard days, it's hard moments in the next few days. So um I hope you enjoyed the reading. Please hit that thumbs up button. It does help. Take care. Have a beautiful day.